Hey, everybody, this is Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show. Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, the show brings you the game of the week. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Randy Johnson. Singing the numbers he's racked up in his career are almost unprecedented.
Over 5,000 strikeouts, and I think it's in the head of his opponents. It's almost like guys expect to strike out. Can't wait to watch his electric stuff in this one.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jorge Mateo. Here comes a pitch. That one finds the zone, and this one is off and running. The 0-1 comes up empty. That's strike two. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Going 2 now. Struck him out without a swing. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Pitch is in there, and the count is 0-2.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Gets under it and pops it up. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for Boston. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Back after this on the show. Back in the Bronx and on the hill in this one, James Paxton. How about a report on him, Chris?
Really labored his last time out. 4+ innings, wasn't able to qualify for the win, but fortunately got a no decision and didn't take a loss. We'll see if he can get in the W column today.
Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, number 50. And a pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That was a moonshot, and it gives them the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Roberto Clemente stepping in now for the Yankees. Well struck left field. That one carrying. And it's gone. That fires up the home crowd, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Don Mattingly. That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go. He'll touch them all. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they add on. It's 3-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
So digging in, Mark McGwire. Hot right now. 6 hits in the game yesterday. Hard hit left side. Devers throws on to first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Roberto Clemente.
Well, Boo, clearly he's just one of the best hitters to ever play this game. I mean, a member of the 3,000 hit club, just a true professional hitter. I know we use that term, but this guy is just the epitome of it. So much fun to watch him swing the bat and just work a pitcher. You can learn so much about the art of hitting from just watching this guy go about his business. Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. He circles the bases, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-0. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
1 out, base is empty. In now is the Yankees DH, Sammy Sosa. On the ground to Devers. Throws across the diamond, and there are 2 outs.
Well, clear game plan coming in this one. Be aggressive against this starter. Try to knock him out of this ball game, and it looks like they're on their way to doing that. Get into the bullpen a little bit early. Could be a great offensive day.
That one is absolutely belted. Gone. A solo shot. Another one in his incredible season. It's 6-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. James Paxton out of the game, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Pitching change here, Corey Kluber. He's into the game with the bases empty. Base is empty with 2 away. Mickey Mantle stepping in now for the Yankees. Line drive. And that is that. They bring 9 to the plate and 6 come around to score. Second inning coming up in the Bronx. Yankees 6 and the Red Sox nothing. Back at Yankee Stadium, second inning set to go. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Johnson back to work. And a foul ball. And now the 0-1.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down. Justin Turner now. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Up the middle, Mattingly whips it to first. That ends the frame. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Bottom of the inning. Here's a speed threat, number 50. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. An absolutely majestic shot. His second home run of the game. It's 7-0.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Roberto Clemente stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Man at first, and now it's going to be Don Mattingly. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Now, Mark McGwire. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Tries to get back and save.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And next for New York, Ricky Henderson. Smash down the left field line. And that one hops the wall. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. It's 9-0. A 2-run double. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
It's Aaron Judge now. Judge rips that one. Mateo makes the catch. Runner tags from third. The throw's offline. He's saved. It's 10-0. New pitcher on here, Dennis Santana.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now up as the Yankees DH, Sammy Sosa. He's 0 for 1. Drilled left center, way back there, and that is gone. A 2-run shot, and they boost their lead. It's 12-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Base is empty, 1 away. Joe Torre will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. And a base hit into right center field. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Mickey Mantle stepping in now for the Yankees. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that one is going to go. An absolute blast to left. And they add to the lead. It's 14-0.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Back to the top of the lineup. Number 50 digs in now. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Liner, and that should be extra bases. But no, he takes the turn and holds at first base. It's a 1-out single.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And now Roberto Clemente. Throw to second, great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal of second base.
The pitch. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Line drive, base hit. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. 15-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity. And at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
The new pitcher in the game, Ryan Brazier.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Don Mattingly getting ready to hit. Hammered, base hit. Clemente makes the turn at second. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Mark McGwire stepping in now for the Yankees. That one ripped. This one's got a chance. Gone. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 18-0. 9 consecutive games with a home run.
They'll just dialed in at the dish right now. 9 games in a row. That's just unthinkable. Congrats to him. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And up next for New York, Rickey Henderson. Smash to the left side. Throws to first, and that's an out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge at the plate. He's already homered in this game. And fouled off.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Aaron Judge leads the yard. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 19-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
2 outs, nobody on. Now it's the power speed combo, Sammy Sosa. That one ripped left field. And it's out of here. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 20-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Two outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Joe Torre. Line drive, at him in center field. So finally the frame comes to an end after 14 come across to score. We head on now to the top of the third. The Yankees lead it 20-0. On to the third inning. Joe stepping in for Boston, Eduardo Escobar. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
One. That one fouled off. Kicks and deals. Got him looking for the K. Froze him with the heater at the knees.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. In there, and it's 0-1. Hernandez goes 5 feet 11 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2009. Sets him down on strikes. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Here's your 1. Fought off foul. The wind and the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here at the ballpark, digging in is the switch-hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. Mantle, the left fielder with good range, a member of the 2000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Brazier back to work. Liner, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. If you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
Now here is number 50. And that's in there for strike 1.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Line to left and foul ball.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Next pitch is popped up. Under it is Justin Turner to make the catch.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Roberto.
Now the third baseman, Roberto Clemente. That's ripped, base hit. Mantle coming home. He will score, and they extend their lead. Mansingi, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
And here is Don Mattingly. Lined, and that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Next to hit, Mark McGwire. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll circle the bases, his latest homer in an incredible season. It's 24-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 1 out, nobody on. Ricky Henderson stepping in now for the Yankees. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Gone! His latest homer in an incredible season. And they tack one on the board. It's 25-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
One down. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now that's the designated hitter, Sammy Sosa.
Man at first with 1 gone. And next is the designated hitter, Sammy Sosa. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything. Brazier, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
No, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Caught him looking for the K.
Man, how many times do you see 3 fastballs in an at bat like that? I'm sure once he got to 2 strikes, he was trying to stay back for something off speed and just not ready for that 3rd fastball.
So they turn things over to the righty, Kenley Jansen.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Joe Torre. On the ground. Fair ball. Judge around second. The throw to third. He's in there. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
2 gone with runners at the corners. Stepping in, Mickey Mantle. This guy has turned into a beast. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. There's a swing and a drive. That one back. And out of here. A 3-run rocket, and they tack on 3. It's 28-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So up next, number 50. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. He's done it again, and they add to their lead. It's 29-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Roberto Clemente now at the plate. Hard ground ball, base knock.
I mean, come on, have a game. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's the second baseman, Don Mattingly. Ripped into left center, base hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now, Mark McGwire. That one hooked foul. Clemente, the lead runner at second. Mattingly on at first with 2 down. Ripped to third. They get the force. Gets him easily, ends the inning. But they put a 9 spot up on the board here to open up a big lead. 3 innings complete. The Yankees lead this one 29-0. Back in the Bronx, and now Jorge Mateo. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Oh, 2 now. He goes down looking.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all of the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Here's Christian Arroyo. Rolled over to third. Tosses to first. Just got him on that one.
Well, he certainly didn't look comfortable or fluid on that play. And later in this ball game, this could come back to bite him if a ball is hit to him and he's playing that same position.
Now it's going to be number 50. He popped out his first time. And it's fouled away. Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Left-hand batter waits. Goes down looking. Bottom of the fourth, here's the center fielder, Ricky Henderson.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Out front, rip foul. Jansen, multi-time All-Star. He throws a cutter, a two-seamer, and he works in a slider. The 0-1. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He sends it out of here. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 30-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here is Aaron Judge. That's hard hit on the line. And there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And that's just foul. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is. And it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
One down, base is empty. That one ripped. And it's gone.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Here's the catcher, Joe Torre. And that one hammered. That's back there. That'll touch down off the base of the fence. In safely with a double, his second of the day. Man at second with one away. And stepping in for the Yankees, Mickey Mantle. And first offering is fouled off. Remember when Kenley got a chance to play in the World Baseball Classic as a catcher for the Netherlands in 2009? And you think now he wears number 74 because that is his house number in Curaçao. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Back there. And that ball is out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, number 50. That one lifted to left. Mateo has a beat on it. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Roberto Clemente will hit next. There's a strike. Base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, second baseman.
So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
New pitcher for the Red Sox, John Schreiber. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And now Don Mattingly swings and crushes one right field, way back and gone.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And, you know, he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So 2 down, and the batter now, Mark McGwire. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a base hit. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
And next for New York, Ricky Henderson. Into center and a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. But they strike for 6 runs on 4 homers. And welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the third baseman, Rafael Devers. And a pitch. 0-1.
You know, these Red Sox, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. They're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Got him. One away here in the fifth.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
So now Turner in on that right side. Struck out swinging his first time. The Red Sox yet to pick up a hit here. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swings and misses. 2 out. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Duvall in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Clemente in position, puts the squeeze on that one, and the inning is over. At the plate, Sammy Sosa, and a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
On the ground to third, and it stays fair.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
So a man aboard, and now here is Joe Torre. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is out of here.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Mickey Mantle stepping in now for the Yankees. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. Number 50 digs in now. Liner caught at second.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And up next for New York, Roberto Clemente. On a line, base hit.
Now that second baseman, John.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Don Mattingly. And that's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Mark McGwire stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. There's a line drive to left field. And there's a hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. And the lead continues to grow.
That's 3 singles in a row. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
First and third, 2 away. And stepping in is the speedy Ricky Henderson. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. Lined, and that's a base hit. McGwire around third. He'll score easily, and they extend their lead.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's some real power at the plate. Sammy Sosa. That one ripped left field. And caught on the warning track. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. Back at Yankee Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Eduardo Escobar. The pitch. Escobar, a former All-Star, 34-year-old vet. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. On the ground to first. A flip to the pitcher covering, and a quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter, Enrique Hernandez.
So now here's the DH, Enrique Hernandez. Caught looking his first time up. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And a pitch. swings and fouls one off. The 0-2. Got him looking. And now 2 gone.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Here's the speedy catcher, Connor Wong. Went down on strikes his first time through. In there for strike 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Got him. Looking, that's a strikeout. So he's perfect through 6. And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Richard Blyer.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now here is Joe Torre. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And the pitch. And that one pulled foul. Blyer, a 6'3" lefty. He features a sinker, a cutter, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And off the base of the wall. Fires to second too late. Into second with a double, and that was hard hit.
Another big game. He's looking pretty much unstoppable at the plate. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Mickey Mantle stepping in now for the Yankees. Outfield playing very deep. Not wanting anything over their heads. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Number 50 stepping in now for the Yankees. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
Roberto Clemente stepping in now for the Yankees. Now he steps off and looks it back to second. Runners on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. Double steal.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag, try to make you think that you've got to stay close. Well, they didn't do a very good job of that. Get a comfortable lead, got a great jump, and that's how you steal third base.
And now the lefty. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, you're already down in the game, and not just by a couple, and then that error allows a run to score, and this is where things can really start to fall apart. As a team, they need to pick themselves up, find a way to play better baseball the rest of the way.
Don Mattingly, the next to hit. Double steal. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Safe, and it's a double steal. And here it comes. Ripped on a line. Snags it on the run. Both runners tagging from second and third. Not in time. He's safe. And they extend their lead. And now the first baseman, Mark McGwire.
The first baseman.
This one smoked out to left. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. In there safely. And the lead continues to grow. And now the center fielder, Ricky Henderson.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. That one laced to center and a base hit.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
And next for New York, Aaron Judge. Out to short. Sneaks through, base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Sammy Sosa stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Ricky around third and on his way home. He scores and they extend their lead.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And the batter now, Joe Torre. Base knock center field. Here comes the Judge around third. Head first slide, and he's safe.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
First and second, 2 down. Mickey Mantle stepping in now for the Yankees. That one ripped. Mateo going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. Top of inning number 7. Jorge Mateo now.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Bounce to the left side. Fires to first on the run. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, that was a good job to make sure he had a good handle on the baseball to get off a strong throw. And sometimes guys will rush that, and that's the difference. Right there, it ended up being a close play, but he got it.
Now the number 2 hitter, Christian Arroyo. And that one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Strike 2.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
And he deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
And that one wrapped foul. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his second strikeout. Back here in New York, set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, number 50. The pitch. That one drilled left field. Back there. And out of here.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
That's hard hit on the line. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one down. Now it's the second baseman, John Mattingly. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Ripped into right center. Base hit. Around first and hustling for second. Not in time. It's a double.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And here's the first baseman, Mark McGwire. Line drive, base hit. Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only one out. And up next for New York, Ricky Henderson. Into left center for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and the lead continues to grow. He's in there.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. In the air, out towards left center. hauls it in after a long run. That's out number 2. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. They put 2 on the board on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Back for more from the Bronx. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's Rafael Devers.
Not a single base runner through the first 7 innings for these guys. They've had no answer.
Kawhi to kick the pitch.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
There's a strike. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
Next offering is fouled back. No action in the bullpen, though. Looks like they're going to let him stay out there. Bounce to third. It's in and out of his glove.
Tough to see the no-no end here with just 6 outs to go, Boog, but still a great performance on the mound, and now we'll see if he can get right back to work and go after the next guy.
Man at first, Justin Turner getting ready to hit. That clips the zone. Strike 1. Devers on at first, nobody out. The pitch. And down on strikes. And that's the first out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Adam Duvall at the plate. Foul ball. Oh, 1 down. Fouled off. He was late. Here's the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Kicks and deals. The punch out there. Out number 2.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to him. Swings through that one, 0-1.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Mantle makes the catch. That is the inning. 8 innings, 8 zeros as the shutout continues here. Back in New York. Now it's the DH, Sammy Sosa.
The designated hitter.
And a pitch. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And here is Joe Torre. That one ripped. That's back there. And that one is gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And next for New York, Mickey Mantle. A switch hitter batting right. That's a laser base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So the batting order turns over. Number 50 stepping in now for the Yankees. Blind drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Lead runner to second. So 2 on and nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And up next for New York, Roberto Clemente. That's in there. Here comes the pitch. Runners on the move. Strike in there. Over to third, but the throw's offline.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there stealing third base probably caught him off guard a little bit.
2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out. In the air, center field. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tags for home. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they extend their lead.
Well, that's the 3rd run of the inning, and these guys are doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
Here's the second baseman, John Mattingly. On a line out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. The tag, and that's out number 3. Inning over.
Exciting play and a great throw to third for the double play. But, man, there's...
Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. And now the DH, Enrique Hernandez. The pitch. Foul ball there. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boot, get back on track. His team needs him.
swung. Batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and fires. Swing and a pop-up. Clemente in position. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's two away. And now it's going to be Jorge Mateo.
And there's one thing on the minds of these fans, and that's the sweep.
And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. Right side, and it goes just foul. And the 0-2. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees get a shutout on the mound.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know he's going to stew a little bit over that one hit that he gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant, he'd have made just one better pitch. Perhaps he'd have a no-hitter.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
1.